When dealing with work areas filled with junk, consider these points. Firstly, assess the situation. Determine the extent of the clutter and its potential impact on the job. Consider the safety hazards it poses. Secondly, communicate with the homeowner. Politely inform the homeowner about the issue and its implications for the project. Discuss options for clearing the work area before work can proceed. Suggest a timeline for them to remove the clutter. Thirdly, consider pricing adjustments. If the clutter is significant and will significantly increase labor costs, consider adjusting your bid or estimate accordingly. Explain the additional time and effort required to work in the cluttered environment. Fourthly, consider a time and materials contract. If the homeowner refuses to clear the clutter, consider moving to a time and materials contract. This allows you to charge for all actual labor hours spent, including those required to navigate the clutter. Fifthly, decline the estimate if needed. In extreme cases, if the clutter poses a significant safety hazard or makes it impractical to complete the work, you can decline to provide an estimate or perform the job. Clearly explain your reasons to the homeowner. Sixthly, follow up with the homeowner. After discussing the issue with the homeowner, give them a reasonable amount of time to address the clutter. If they fail to do so, you may need to reconsider your involvement in the project. In addition to these points, document the clutter and your communication with the homeowner in writing. Set clear expectations and deadlines for clearing the work area. Be patient and understanding, but don't compromise your safety or the quality of your work. Consider partnering with a cleaning service to assist with clutter removal at the homeowner's expense. If possible, schedule a site visit to assess the clutter level before providing an estimate. Assessing the situation thoroughly is crucial for managing cluttered work areas. Begin by carefully examining the extent of the clutter. Is it confined to a small area, or does it permeate the entire workspace? Determine how the clutter might affect the progress of the electrical work. Will it impede access to necessary equipment or wiring? Will it create tripping hazards or obstruct pathways? Understanding the scope of the problem allows you to make informed decisions about how to proceed. Evaluate the potential safety hazards posed by the clutter. Are there sharp objects, exposed nails, or broken glass that could cause injuries? Are there flammable materials that could increase the risk of fire? Are there electrical cords or wires tangled in the clutter, creating a potential shock hazard? Identifying these risks is essential for ensuring the safety of both yourself and the homeowner. Next, consider communicating effectively with the homeowner. Open and honest communication is key to resolving the issue of clutter. Politely inform the homeowner about the presence of clutter and its potential impact on the electrical project. Explain how the clutter could increase labor costs, delay project completion, and create safety hazards. Be tactful but firm in conveying the importance of clearing the work area. Discuss options for clearing the work area with the homeowner. Offer suggestions for how they can remove the clutter themselves, such as renting a dumpster or hiring a junk removal service. If the homeowner is unable or unwilling to clear the clutter, you may need to explore alternative solutions, such as partnering with a cleaning service or adjusting your pricing to account for the additional time and effort required. Suggest a timeline for the homeowner to remove the clutter. Provide a specific deadline by which the work area must be cleared. Be reasonable in setting the deadline, taking into account the amount of clutter and the homeowner's availability. Emphasize the importance of meeting the deadline to avoid delays and additional costs. Pricing adjustments are another important consideration. If the clutter is significant and will substantially increase labor costs, consider adjusting your bid or estimate accordingly. Factor in the additional time and effort required to navigate the clutter, move items out of the way, and work in a cramped or hazardous environment. Be transparent with the homeowner about the reasons for the price increase. Explain how the clutter is adding to the overall cost of the project and why it is necessary to adjust your bid accordingly. Provide a detailed breakdown of the additional costs associated with working in the cluttered environment. If the homeowner is unwilling to accept the price increase, you may need to explore alternative pricing options such as a time and materials contract. A time and materials contract offers flexibility. If the homeowner refuses to clear the clutter, consider transitioning to a time and materials contract. This type of contract allows you to charge for all actual labor hours spent, including those required to navigate the clutter, move items out of the way, and work in a challenging environment. Keep accurate records of the time spent working on the project, including any time spent dealing with the clutter. Provide the homeowner with regular updates on the project's progress and the associated costs. Be prepared to justify your charges and explain why the clutter is increasing the overall cost of the project. Declining the estimate is sometimes the best option. In extreme cases, if the clutter poses a significant safety hazard or makes it impractical to complete the work, you may need to decline to provide an estimate or perform the job. This is especially true if the clutter is blocking access to critical electrical components or creating a fire hazard. Clearly explain your reasons to the homeowner. Be honest and upfront about why you are unable to take on the project. Emphasize the safety concerns and the impracticality of working in such a cluttered environment. Offer alternative solutions, such as suggesting that the homeowner hire a different contractor or clear the clutter before contacting you again. Following up is a professional necessity. After discussing the issue with the homeowner, give them a reasonable amount of time to address the clutter. This allows them to make arrangements for clearing the work area or finding alternative solutions. Be patient and understanding during this time, but also set clear expectations for when the work area must be cleared. If the homeowner fails to address the clutter within the agreed upon time frame, you may need to reconsider your involvement in the project. Communicate your concerns to the homeowner and explain that you may need to withdraw your estimate or cancel the project if the clutter is not addressed. It's also good practice to document the situation. Document the clutter and your communication with the homeowner in writing. This provides a clear record of the issues, discussions, and agreements made regarding the clutter. Take photos or videos of the cluttered work area to provide visual documentation of the problem. Keep copies of all emails, letters, and contracts related to the project. Setting expectations will benefit you greatly. Set clear expectations and deadlines for clearing the work area. This ensures that the homeowner understands the importance of addressing the clutter and provides a timeline for them to take action. Clearly communicate your requirements for a clean and safe work environment. Explain the potential consequences of not meeting the expectations, such as delays, increased costs, or cancellation of the project. Patience and understanding are valuable. Be patient and understanding with the homeowner, but don't compromise your safety or the quality of your work. Remember that clearing clutter can be a challenging and time-consuming process for some homeowners. Offer support and guidance to help them overcome the obstacles they may face. However, be firm in upholding your standards for a safe and productive work environment. If possible, consider partnering with a cleaning service to assist with clutter removal at the homeowner's expense. This can provide a convenient and efficient solution for homeowners who are unable or unwilling to clear the clutter themselves. Research and recommend reputable cleaning services that specialize in clutter removal. Obtain quotes from several different cleaning services to ensure that the homeowner is getting a fair price. If possible, schedule a site visit to assess the clutter level before providing an estimate. This allows you to get a clear understanding of the scope of the problem and provide a more accurate estimate. During the site visit, take photos or videos of the cluttered work area to document the situation. Use the information gathered during the site visit to inform your discussions with the homeowner and develop a plan for addressing the clutter. Working in Minneapolis, Minnesota, might present unique challenges related to clutter, but the core principles remain the same.